Hello, Tracy here with SweetSpot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the shares, the comments. I appreciate everything and everyone. So we're going to go ahead and ring the bell. We're going to clear the energy and see what the message that Spirit has for us. Sorry. Okay, that's better. I don't know. I just keep all day long. I've been hearing that song by who is it? Cher, maybe. If I could turn back time, that. So it kind of feels like they've already come to some realizations. They've already figured some stuff out, and if they could just turn back the hands of time, they would go back to a particular time and make a different choice. Bottom of the deck, we have broken open. Someone is now, it's more than they're realizing it because they realized it whenever they were doing it. Now it's more, but back at that time, they were trying to justify it. But now it's almost like this person is accepting the part that they had in it. So it's almost like something has just been busted open. Almost kind of like if you have a jar, even though it has a lid and it drops on the ground, it's just busted open. Dream shattered, almost like that. Let's see what the message the Spirit has for us. Thank you, God. What's the message? Now they're seeing beyond the whole illusion that they allowed themselves to be in. It's like, you know, sometimes we do stuff and we think that what we're doing is going the right way, but it's not necessarily going the right way. It's maybe just going the way we want to try and justify as right for us. But now that somebody has done that, now that they're broken open and they see that, hey, you know what? This situation, I have to take responsibility for my part. And until I can do so, it's almost like making prayers to God, asking him to fulfill our wishes, our dreams, our desires, you know, and understanding that God has seen our transgressions. Wishing and hoping that God gives us what we want, what we maybe not need, but what we want. Forgetting that God was sitting there looking at us the entire time. whether we were doing something just or unjust, righteous or unrighteous, fair or not even fair in the slightest, even if you couldn't see another human around, a hidden camera, and all that stuff, but still you were being watched. God is real. People must understand that God is real. It's easy to say, oh, I love God, but you're lying to yourself if you're not being and doing what you know to be right. And you know it's right if what you do, you can do it and move on with the rest of your life like it's no problem. But if you do something and you feel those pangs of guilt, you got that thing on your mind that you just can't get off your mind. Why did you act like that? Why did you do that? Why did you take that? Why did you, whatever, intentionally say something, lie like that, break that, whatever it is, if it's making you think about it, making you feel a certain way that is not a really a good way, then you know you're doing what God does not agree with. You know what you're doing is not pleasing. And then we those try to get upset whenever someone has just taken all this time to implement this plan to do harm to somebody, don't even know what somebody's even doing because they just doing them. So they looking at them and somebody else looking at them too, trying to figure out how can I get through? How can I get by? How can I get around? How can I get over? How can I just get what I think that they want to or what they have? And so then whenever God says, "You know what? I have seen entirely enough." And he makes the most powerful move because that's who can checkmate all of our motherfucking asses all over the world. And remove someone from your life that you was not treating right, you was abusing, you was using, you was misusing, you was lying on, casting spells, doing all this witchcraft, building up years of karma, of karma, of karma that belongs to you. And see, it was fun doing it. It was ha ha he, this is cool. Shh, don't tell. They will never know because we got it all under lock and key. That's whenever God says, oh, you think so? See how you try to confuse somebody else? Baby, I'm the one that's confusing you. So don't even sit there and think that somebody has sent something on all, to you to attack you. No, what was sent was from you. I saw you send it. That's why I diverted it, turned it around, and had it go right back to you. God's like, so what you upset about? God's like, I don't get it. It's not like adding up, it ain't making sense. because somebody's upset that they listen to, they hear, they obey, and first and foremost, they love God, the Most High. And someone is starting to understand that because they're looking at you like, damn, all that shit we threw at you, all those lies we said about you, all that shit that I tried to do to you, did none of it work. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It wasn't going to because you was the only one doing it. All you did was awaken the lion, the spiritual lion that comes to my rescue each and every time. There's nothing that you could have done, and my ancestors, my protectors, they are definitely beyond the ordinary. That's why it didn't work. They have that great big love for me. And see, someone sees, God sees, and gave this person the ability to see, to discern, that they thought, whoever they is, the secrets were exposed and revealed about somebody that they felt was not amused to create something wonderful, but amused to plot and plan. But they didn't think that someone had some protection 24/7. So now this person is wishing upon a star, those same stars that they wished death, damnation, car accidents, your money to be gone, you to be in solitude, you to not have any love, you to not have any friends, you to be fucked up and sad, confused, mentally conflicted, and everything else this person is now experiencing. Them and anyone that has helped them, that partook of the game. Now they want to work on themselves. Now they want to hear and listen and understand and contemplate and think and finally accept what people have been really telling them for a while. Now they're wishing upon a star. Them same stars. Them same stars that helped someone see beyond that situation. The same stars. See, Spirit, like I said, saw everything. So you didn't have to. Because he already showed you the entire story. He showed you everything so that you could read the entire book and not skip a page or skip a beat. And what you saw, what you read, what you heard, what they said allowed you to easily and with confidence and a strong conviction to willingly release anything, anyone that tried to hurt you. See, someone didn't didn't understand a plan that God had. This was not for them to say, no, 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 I'm sticking with me. I'm doing me because I got this stuff under control. I'm doing me. God was like, no, just stick to the plan. It's like, no. I said, okay, we don't need you no more. You're good. You're you're excused. You can leave now. Thank you. And excuse me, the other person that's on the outside of the door waiting to come in, please let him know it's good for him to advance. Because what you didn't see were the endless possibilities, was the tender embraces, was the possibility for you to have everything that you ever wanted. But you didn't want to see that. You didn't want to feel that. You didn't want to have that. You didn't want God's love. So once again, this person, they are wishing, hoping, praying that they could go back into time. And instead of creating a gap, they want to bridge that gap. They want to create that bond that they should have created. Now this person is understanding that all fun ain't fun. All fun is not really fun. This person, they have no choice, no options except to go within, to work on themselves from the inside to the outside, to work on their chakra healing in their body and soul, to connect with God, to open their mind, because there's not just one way to connect with God. It's not necessarily the way that man said it was. It's how you feel it is. This person, they just wish that say they could somehow create some type of mystical, magical opportunity to at least try and have one more kiss. Because you know what? It's like in the big scheme of things, sometimes we tend to miss the little things because we're looking at all the big things. But whenever all the big things aren't really that big, then it's all those little things that happen to look just as big, if not bigger, than the big things. It's about what are your priorities? It's about where's your heart? What's in your heart? Are you grounded? Do you understand that there's more than just you on the earth? Or do you understand that there's a whole bunch of people that deserve the exact same things that you want for yourself? It's time for someone to stop being selfish instead of wishing, oh my God, if I could just go back into time. For what? To do the same stupid shit again? This oracle told someone something, said it once, and let it go. And now this person's finding themselves in that divine matrix. And really, it's almost like there's not much that this oracle can do because of the time. Something about the time. All right, so we'll pull from another deck. All right, bottom of the deck, worthiness. It's like, yeah, someone that knows their worth, someone that's receiving good juju because they saw a situation coming and they knew that it was not for them. They're not a lustful person. They're not going to self-sabotage themselves just for lust, just for 2 minutes, 2 seconds, even if it's 2 hours, just for lust. I mean, there was a time, maybe a long time ago, when this person may have done something like that, but whenever this person started really looking at themselves as to why they did what they did and what was the core of it, they found out that they were filled with a lot of rage, things that had happened over the years, being judged, being mistreated, being abandoned, being abused, being mocked, but being ridiculed. But that person worked on them. And the reason that they are receiving good juju, good luck, good blessings, abundance, is because no matter what they went through, they always came out swinging with love. They didn't, after they figured out why they were the way they were, they dealt with it. They didn't let fear stop them. Some people they want to change, but they're afraid to change. They want to change, but they're afraid to work on themselves because they're afraid that their friends, the same friends that are keeping them dragged down at the bottom, won't like them anymore. Some people don't know the definition of friends. And maybe it's just my definition of friends. But my definition of friends is someone that is dependable, that's not going to badmouth you behind your back. And if they hear somebody badmouthing you, that's going to be the first person that's going to stand up for you. They're going to want to promote you. They're going to want to support you. They're going to want to do that equal give and take. Somebody didn't know the difference of what a friend really was. Somebody, they're not afraid to love because it's like the more you love, the faster you heal. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. I don't give a shit about you. especially if I know a fucking game is being played. Miss me with that. I can love myself and be healed just like that because someone knows their worth. That's why they receive this abundance. What's the message? It's time for somebody to level up. It's time for somebody to go ahead and just do it. Level up. It's not hard. It's really not scary. You just have to make the right decision. Think about that when you know it's right and when you know it's wrong. Put yourself in the shoes of the person that you're trying to do whatever it is to. If you can think, man, if so and so did that to me, I would be crushed. I would be hurt. I would never trust them. I would never speak with them. If I saw them on the street running down, burning on fire, and I'm the only one that had to go to the bathroom, I'm going to hold it. See, people don't think about those types of consequences. Something like that, only one person got a full bladder. You don't care if it stings. You just want the fire out, and everybody else stepping back, and you just know that this person is kind, generous. A sweet person at heart. Helps. This, that, does that, does that, and you just like, dang, put me out, put me out. Even if you're holding yourself like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go. You're like, get the strength from nowhere and be like, "Arr, I don't have to go nowhere. I don't have to go no more. I'm good. Good luck with that." You know, people don't think that far. What if, what if I needed that person and that was the only person left for me to call? I just fucked myself trying to fuck them, which fucked me. All because somebody just got this sacred lust, this thing they can't let go. They don't know who they are. They don't know their worth. They have not ever taken the time to sit by self and figure thyself the fuck out. Instead of going out in the world, in the streets, in the community, and trying to fuck everybody else up because your ass is motherfucking miserable. I hope something clicks. Somebody needs to go ahead and speak up and stop wearing all these motherfucking masks. The shit is dumb and it's weird and it's immature. It's shit filled, dumb, weird, immature shit. You know? Somebody don't realize that in order for them to bring in harvest again, because I feel like somebody is going through after doing some snake shit, like going through a valley, and they're trying hard now to kind of come back up. But it's like something that keeps stopping them from going back up. Somebody need to step away from somebody who's keeping them from harvesting. hmm It's somebody who maybe this season, maybe last season, somebody that you are now tied to, connected to. This is somebody that you are tied to and connected to, who is also tied to and connected to the devil. This is toxic energy, not course 101. This is toxic energy course 1292. You in the master's class, baby. This is right before you get to the pits of fire. And you're going to hit those pits of fire because this person going to make sure they take you down. So you're going to start burning before you even are no longer here to burn in hell. While this other person that's doing good is getting all the wishes of their desires, of their heart, more than they could have ever imagined. I mean, it's like this person bought 3 different lottery tickets from 3 different games and hit top on all 3 in the same day. Somebody's being entirely blessed way too much, and somebody ain't getting shit. And they wondering why. Somebody thought something was going to be pleasurable, fun. They thought it was going to be, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to do this together. We're going to plan something. We're going to do this together. Well, it was fun. It was fun. For 17 minutes, fun. But now, it just don't seem fun anymore with this scarcity card right here. Seem like their money's kind of tied up. Or like they say, they looks like their money's a little funny. It's almost like they got half of what they used to have. It's like they used to go into places and people would sit down talking about something and they'd be like, yeah, that's right, sit your ass down. Big bank, tank, little bank. Big bank, take little bank. And they felt real stupid. They felt like a fool. They felt like exposed, completely exposed, especially when the truth came out. The truth came out. And the truth was who that them finding out who they're attached to, the reason that their money is funny, the reason that this is happening, the reason that that's happening, the reason they're not able to really just kind of like get up the ramp to level up. It's because right now their chakras are blocked. They blocked them. They blocked their own blessings. This is why this person is sad. This is why this person is in deep regret. Because they're looking and they're thinking and they're understanding and realizing they did this. They did this all by themselves. Nobody else helped. Nobody else can be at blame because everybody makes their own choices. Everybody has free will. Just like everybody has to pay their way, everybody has to take responsibility for their decisions. Someone wants so much forgiveness. They are nervous, they're scared, they're confused, they don't know what to do. All they know is they want to be forgiven from you. This person feels like if you forgive them, it's going to stop the storm that is happening in their life. you'll be able to somehow get absolve all the sins that they've done, especially the ones against you, because now they're realizing what they didn't realize before, how much God loves you. Because they're looking at you and here you are abundantly beautiful, and they're looking at themselves and shit is falling down. Shit ain't going right. They was thinking money was coming in, but that's been stopped, stole, whatever, curtailed, abolished, whatever. The part that they really is hurting them right here, right here, right here. It's the fact that everybody is seeing them go down, not the fact that they even fucking hurt you, crushed you, tried to maim you, tame you, unalive you, not the fact that they was trying to fuck your money up, mess up your family, mess up your friends, make sure you don't fall and find nobody, make sure you just die alone. Not that. No, 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 no. Let's keep it 100. The reason that they want you to forgive them is because everybody is seeing them go down the drain. Everybody is up on the stuff that they've been doing in the dark that has now come to the light. And they know, and this person knows it's time for them to rebuild themselves. This person is saying it's time for them to actually pay attention to who they show up to be in the world, because the world is watching. Your actions speak for you. It's not what you got around you, it's your actions speak for you. You know? This person know they want joy, and they know the only thing that they can do to get joy is surrender. Surrender the toxic lifestyle. Surrender the toxic people. Surrender the toxic environments. Surrender the toxic, ways of thinking, being, living, projecting. Get help if you need to get help. There's someone that's time for them to work on everything that had hurt them before, that they held on to like it was some sort of prize. For what? To remember the pain? You don't have to ask God to remember the pain and be so afraid to let it go so you never go through that thing again. Guess what? Once you accept what has happened, accept the part that you've played in it, ask God to forgive you for your transgressions. Ask God to please forgive you for the shit that you did. And then ask God to please send loving blessings and peace and prosperity and whatever on the person that you so evil, toxic, devil, satanic, warped, sick, twisted, tried to do something against someone else who wasn't even thinking or worrying about you. See, someone that is already has that strong self-love, that strong love with God, that fearless love, that I'm not afraid of anything because this person, that person, this person, they cannot hurt me. I'm the only one that can hurt or disappoint me. No one else. This person has to wake up to that realization. Has to wake up to the reason their life is like it is, with all this betrayal, all this drama, all this, you know, single white female on Lifetime movie shit, all that crazy stuff, that insecure, that little girl, little boy, that the one that I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Well, go to the playground. Go to your mama's house. Do that stuff over there, but not over here. You created your own drama. And you can people can tell who created their own drama. If they're like, man, I just hurt broke my arm. Next day, man, I just got in the car accident. Next day, man, I just lost a lot. Lost my wallet, man. And all this stuff start happening. Sometimes you gotta look at you. Is it happening to you? Yes. But is it because of someone else? No. People get what they deserve. Sometimes you don't always get what you want, but you are guaranteed to get what you truly deserve. So that's why people need to think about what they do, what they say, what they agree to, how they get together and they gossip and they think they got a secret and everything. Your secret's out. And don't you feel dumb because somebody couldn't help but talk. This person feels safe because they know they're connected to God. God has placed them in a very safe place that nobody's negativity or bullshit can get through. So continue to try, continue to spend money on whatever practitioner, witch doctor, voodoo, whatever. Continue all of that. But whenever that same practitioner, voodoo, and what a witchcraft and all that other shit come back on the person that did it for you because you fucking lied, is it that they're going to send something more for the person that you tried to do it to, or are they going to be pissed off because now they're affected and they're going to send some shit to you? See, people have to be really aware of their alliances because someone that you think is on the up may not be on the up. Somebody you think is on the down may not even be on the down. Somebody's having a radical rebirth. They are. They thinking about everything completely different. If they could turn back those hands of time, they most definitely would. Because secrets have been revealed. Secrets have been revealed. They have no choice but to start completely over. But starting over is not just ditching the last one and going to the next one, or ditching this one, trying to get back with this past one. No, stop being foolish. Stop being ignorant and stop being dumb. Starting over means that you sit your ass at home. You think about the shit that you did. You write it all down. Don't even worry about trying to skim and skip over the secret shit because it's just you, your pen, and your pad. That's it. That's it. So write it all down. And you can even, go to a very quiet space that you're the only one there. But after you've read it, wrote it all down, then you're going to read it aloud. Because God wants you to read all of it aloud so that you can own up to all of it. And once you own up to every part of it, it's going to make you look at you differently. It's going to make you look at you like, you know what? I've been a monster. I have been a bully. I have been a thief. I have been less than honorable. I didn't just let God down, I let me down. Because you're not letting nobody else down, trying to rob from them. That don't let them down, you're letting yourself down. You're probably pissing them off because they had some other shit that they was trying to do with their purse and their keys and their money and their cards and all that other shit. You just created an inconvenience for them. But you let yourself down. And so God is so upset, so disappointed, head held low, shaking his head like this was a test. This was a test for you to choose to either do right, which I was going to bless you beyond your wildest motherfucking dreams, or for you to continue to make the wrong choice and do what is not right. And you failed your own test. This realization probably knocked somebody literally to the ground. Somebody was like sitting down, thinking about it, getting upset, getting teary-eyed, getting emotional because you know what? It's pretty fucked up when you realize that you abused somebody that was always kind to you, that never abused you. And the only reason you abused them is because you had the problem. Nobody else had the problem. That was your issue. Your issue that you wanted to ferociously take out on someone else. But it's all right. Because, like we already touched on, sometimes in life you don't get what you want. God says, no, 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 no. Look at that shit that you just did. And then you're going to ask me for this? I'm not going to give you what you want, but I am going to give you what you need. Karma. Karma. Karma for you and anyone that you grouped up with to hell. And remember, it is what it is. It was good enough and good enough for the goose, so it's got to be good enough for the gander. This person notices now, after time, that something about their body is starting to shut down. It's like it's not right. It's going against them. You know, they notice it's like it's an internal change, but they notice that maybe they're not looking the same. I mean, somebody maybe they went to a doctor. They went to a doctor to get seen to get find out what is this? I'm not feeling right. I'm not feeling good. You know, I've got something right here. I happen to notice it. What is this? And so the doctor shined the light on it and said, you know, I got to tell you something. This is what you This is what you need to expect. And now this person is thinking about something that, this reader said that was spot on. That was just like exactly right. I mean, like this reader, was like looking down and said, "Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I can tell by the little thing on the cuticles. I can tell what that is. I've seen that before." And it's almost like this person is thinking now, like how connected you were to your spirit guides, to your ancestors. I mean, for you to even know this, for you to even see this, and see this person, you're in your purpose, and this person made fun of you. They caught you a joke. They laughed. They said they're not really in their that. Oh, I don't believe that hogwash. Yeah, show me, show me. God said, okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that this earth angel who's wholesome and just sits at home, working on self, working on healing the world, working on helping the world, working on what I have asked her to do or him to do, answering the call. And yet you are out there martyring yourself with some old spiritual demon. Spiritual demon. Because there was something that they wanted and it had your name written all over it. You ever heard that saying, they saw you coming? Not only did they see you coming, but they planned every part of it. And someone fell in the trap and martyred themselves. Now it's like they feel silly, like they ghosted the wrong one. They ghosted the one that's on his or her spiritual throne. Like, why would I do that? Yeah, why would I do that? Look at me. Why wouldn't I just leave fucking well enough alone? I was trying to teach somebody else a lesson and was taught a lesson to somebody that was wild, that was reckless. Yeah, they went to the beat of their own drum, but this was somebody who was sent to teach them a lesson and they didn't want to listen to you. Now this person is sad. They're sorry. They want your forgiveness for trying to place you in an unhealthy, toxic, immature competition with someone who already didn't measure up to even compete against. Like I said, somebody tried to either compete with you or somebody tried to have you unknowingly in a competition. Well, that's stupid. Because if you want someone to be in a competition, you should tell them. Tell them the rules of the game. Tell them how to engage. But if you think that you're playing game on somebody by backing off, by leaving, by acting weird or crazy or deranged, and that person chooses not to engage, how do you get mad at that person? How do you try to attack someone who said, "Oh, this is children's play"? How do you do that? You're starting to see that you really are who you said that you were. You really do act the way that you said that you act. You really do live in the spirit of love like you said that you do. But see, someone mistook passionate love for passionate anger and rage. Now, this switch you're committed to, you are committed to the switch. You're trying to have some faith, that everything is going to turn out okay, between, you and the tribe and, the family, the friends. You're trying to remain optimistic about it. You're trying to have faith, but it's got to be a hard pill to swallow when you woke up, when you really see who you really got. Someone that's extremely vain and someone that is causing you the biggest, baddest, most muchoist hardship, battle that you're ever going to have to face. You know you're not going to win. You know it's just a matter of time. You know what this witch gave to you, even though this wholesome person said, stay over there. Protect yourself. Now you can't. Someone is scared. They're scared. They keep shaking their head like, why? Why did they didn't find out more information, more about the whole backstory about this person? It's like when this person came to visit, they acted like they were so innocent. I don't do anything. Me? No, I am the victim. I am the victim. You believe me, don't you? Somebody knew it was very important for them to be seen in a certain light as the victim, as the one who does no harm. See, they didn't see all the conflict that this person actually put out into the entire world and has been doing this for too many years. They didn't see all of that because they wasn't looking. They wasn't around. They wasn't paying attention. They wasn't listening to something that could have saved them. They were just in their most shallow, egotistical, low vibrational, narcissistic, devilish, satanic, demonic, evil ways. and they thought that you were hooked on their appearance, or they decided to partner up with someone because of their appearance. And whoever, or this person who thought that they were just all of that and 10 bags of chips, sat back and did something, and then watched like they were like it was entertainment. No, I'm gonna get a good laugh about this, and let me get the popcorn. Let me eat the popcorn. Yeah, I'm gonna get a good laugh about this one. I'm gonna get a good laugh. They thought that they was gonna create some type of drama, like they was gonna have you like some puppet on a string. But see, somebody had already caught attention to what was going on way before this person could even engage properly and even level one of the little game. Somebody already played that game long time ago. That's whenever that person decided that, let me play a little game. Let me play the game of, I'm going the other way. I see you, but I don't see you. Let me play the game of peekaboo. I see you. Let me play the game of ghost. Someone saw that they were not allowed to bring any drama, any trauma, any this, any that, nothing your way, because you were very protective of your peace. It is something that you fought long and hard for, and you swore once you got through this, you wasn't going back. You can't go back because you're too strong, you're too healed, you have too much love in your heart. Even if you liked this person and was interested in this person, or what was wanting to see what kind of relationship could develop with this person, it was for this person's heart. But this person couldn't see that. They did not know how to comprehend all the words that this peaceful person said in that one little simple sentence. The person did not understand any of those words. Somebody else got through a little bit better, though. Somebody else knew what to say, how to feed that weakness. So somebody else started talking about all the things that they have, this and that, and this and that, this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, all that bullshit. And that person was like, give it to me. Let me lap it all up. Is that a lie over there too? Give me that. Don't you hold back. Ooh, some more lies. Are these fresh out the oven? Yum, 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 yum. I love your lies. I love your lies. I love your lies. I love your lies. Now they're sick, sad, busted, disgusted, and being haunted by how hard they actually worked. How hard they worked. What they did, what they sacrificed, what they did, what they, you know. This person is thinking about their entire life. Really, they're sitting back and they know they've thrown it all away. They'll never be able to do something again. This is somebody who thought an organ was made out of gold instead of just regular flesh. They made a promise, some commitment, some type of with somebody, and now they got something that they have to survive from. All because of a snake who wanted to bite someone who thought they were a wise guy. And just to think that snake and that wise guy teamed up to play a little game with this person who loves herself. They thought they was going to play a little game together. They'll never know. It's just a game. I just want to push the envelope just a little, just a little, just a little. Because this is how I get my jollies. I just graduated the 3rd grade. What about you? But what they didn't realize, what they elementary as dropouts, the one that they was going to play the little game on was a high priestess. And this one, she didn't have to do anything except go on with her life because she already saw what was getting ready to happen. She already told somebody what was getting ready to go down and to protect themselves. She may not have said, it's getting ready to go down, you better protect your wingy wingy, but someone asked a question and she answered honestly. But see, this wise guy decided that he was going to listen to the snake because the snake was forthcoming in all this information. Oh, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. I mean, boo, boo, boo. I mean, it was like this person was being shot at with all this projection. They almost felt like they needed to duck and hide. They was all poked up, riddled with all these projection bullets. Because the snake had a plan to bind you for life, to bind you for life. Just to think you signed on that dotted line and didn't even read the fine print of what you were signing. You just signed. They even asked you. The devil even asked you, don't you want to read it? Nope, nope. Give me the pen. Give me the pen. There you go. I just finished signing that shit. What else? You need anything else signed? Anybody? Anybody need anything else signed? But see, if that person had stopped for a minute just to think, just to recollect, just to remember that they asked someone a particular question, even told the person, yeah, me and my friend, yeah, we know they full of shit. They would have remembered some other information. See, somebody stepped into a pool of viciousness when they don't even have any teeth. Now this person is the person who gave them some good advice, they're gone. The one who refused to play the childish kiddie games is gone. And all they can do is look at this person. Look at this person from afar. And they know all about this person. How this person lives and strives to live a righteous life. how this person is very conscientious of other people and their things, their thoughts, their hearts, their minds, and even how this person conscientiously takes care of herself. They see how you are in your North Node just being you. You're just doing you. You're not bothering nobody. There's nobody you want to bother, you know? And somebody else is looking and they had to change their perception of you. They see that you are exactly as you represented yourself to be. This is how you show up in the world, and this is who you are. This other person, they see someone else that they thought that they were supposed to be with, wanted to be with, was gonna be with, even if they had to sneak, hide, and whisper. This other person was just a player, didn't even care. The player just wants to be a player. And where they thought that them and this player was gonna be playing games on you. No, the player played on them. The player played on the one that they was trying to play with. You, you did what you needed to do. You stepped away from the situation, you saved yourself, and you was continuing to be that kind, caring person who's got who's very hospitable. Those other people, you left them to go ahead and explore their addictions of why do you act like that? Why haven't you grown up? Is your heart that evil? Why are you trying to break up people's homes? Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to get in the middle? Why are you asking someone about their personal business? That's what I want to know. Why are you asking somebody who they dating, and keep talking about this, who's somebody dating? Don't worry about who I'm dating. Don't worry about who I'm letting stick their wangy wang in me if I'm letting anybody stick it in at all. Stay in your own fucking lane. And then come with some old cryptic ass goofy message. Stay in your own fucking lane. That's why your ass is so fucking disturbed. Stop it. That's weird. Disconnect from whatever is driving you to do what you do. Disconnect from that shit. Sometimes you just have to grow up. Boy, once again, justice is here. We don't necessarily get what we want, but we will always get exactly what we need. Always. That is a guarantee. What's the message, Spirit? It's time to stop comparing yourself to other people. You can't have anybody else's life. And all this negative energy that you sending right now, I feel that shit and it's going right back to you. Even if you were rejected, it's time to start over. You have to let what's for you come to you instead of trying to harp on what somebody else got, even if they don't even want it. Let it ride out however it's supposed to ride out, and then if it don't ride out right and it fall off, then you go in and try and be the clean up woman. Nothing less. Yeah. Somebody is looking at their phone, they're looking at your pictures, they're looking at your social media, they're looking at something, and that's what they are choosing. They're choosing love. They know now they should have followed their spark. They're trying to gather the strength, the inner strength to start all over again. You know, it's it's even like the community is saying, "Hey, it's time to boss up. It's time to get your shit together." Because who you looking at, that is the it girl. You better make a wish to see if somebody is available. Somebody's been daydreaming about you and it's causing them some burdens, a lot of burdens. You know, it's like they they want to explore. If they were to, you know, start like maybe start something small to build up momentum. Yeah, they want to explore something like that. It's going to build up momentum. Mm. But really, somebody may be just trying to be in your bag on the down low. It's like they don't really want to be with you, or maybe they want to be with you, but they don't really want to be with you. They want you to think that they're with you for love, but they really want to be with you for your money. And it's like they want to, mm, and it may not even be your bag. It may be something that's very valuable, like your health. They want to come to you and be like, I choose you. I love you. I want to be with you. But really they don't. They want to give you exactly what they got. Just because they did something with somebody that was infected and now they can't do nothing no more legally. They want to give that shit to you. Tell them to keep that. Tell them to put it in that cup. But see, you are already awakened to what somebody was planning on doing, planning on manifesting, and that's why the shit didn't work out because you're protected from head to toe, left to right, back and forth, and side to side. Somebody needs to seek guidance as to their physical, their mental, their entire body from the head to the toe. Somebody needs to seek some guidance. They need to learn how to pray. They need to learn how to rewire the communication that they're saying to themselves and saying about others, because that's what's fucking them up. It's that whole communication and then that thoughts. That's communication. Words. That's communication. Writing shit. That's communication. Trying to stare somebody, give them the evil eye. What you think that is? See, they watch you fill your cup. They watch you ascend on a daily and they can't stand it because they got stuck because they tried to go after who they thought had money. No, that person doesn't have any money. That person just had a lot of syphilis. But now you're stuck. And nobody can unstuck you. Nobody can even feel sad for you because you did it to yourself. Unwilling to heal, you know? Unwilling to heal. Getting with someone very childish, immature, toxic, and wanting to indulge with that person. Well, you did. You did. Whereas you weren't afraid to stand up, be yourself, and represent exactly who you were. You live by love, but you're not a fool. It's like I tell people it's so simple, but everybody thinks I'm lying. Now somebody they find themselves in your shoes. Like somebody needed to maybe see a psychic or something, or see a tarot or something, or now maybe somebody's in your shoes, believing, starting to understand and see things at a higher perspective, a higher level, like you do. Someone is maybe not so religious anymore. Maybe they're becoming more spiritual because they're breaking that mold that, wait, the words that were written in the Bible was written by man, but really, I don't have to go to them for them to be able to talk to God and then tell me what the message God said. And then I go, no, I can have that message by myself. In fact, divine timing just flipped out. Maybe it's divine timing that someone now sees that in the end, they need to always choose love. This is something that, is keeping them up at night, something that they're thinking about, something that, they're really, really thinking about. And that's, who do they build a home with? Who would be there? Who would really support them? Who would actually stand 10 toes down and have their back for them? This is what this person is thinking about, because they understand fun ain't always fun. This person is starting to really put the work in. They want to get to the root of the problem. And the problem is not what went wrong with this person, this person, this person, this person. That's not the problem. This is the problem. Somebody got to get real with what the real problem is. And now they understand that they were the problem. And they're feeling some sort of grief. Now they want to create. They want to create a new life. They want to create a new reality. They want to create something with you because they feel that you are their soulmate, because you're so abundant and you are always of service to the community. You're one of those people that are not one to shy away from a conversation or a difference of opinion, because you always want to make sure that you clean everything, is tidied up, everything is cleared up, and you don't hold grudges. Who's got time for that? There's a whole lot that you have already graduated from. Finish that way of thinking, or those ways of belittling ourselves, not accepting what we're really worth but accepting something that we have to bend over to pull off the bottom branch of the tree. I want something that I have to climb up because they know they had to climb up to get me. Someone wants to be, they want to receive blessings like they see you receive blessings. And they know that there's only one way for them to go, and that's straight through the dark night of the shadow. They can't go around. They can't try and make a deal. They can't try and uh, uh, haggle nothing, nothing. You got to just do it. Do it now so that you can get through it. Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. This is your life that you're talking about, that you're thinking about, that you have to work on. This is your life. And the thing about your life, however you choose to show up, however you choose to live, however you choose to treat other people, is only a reflection of you. Someone's been spending a lot of time alone, and they're getting busy. They're putting in the work. They are putting in the work. But whatever they're working on, it's something that it's like this person wants to make something fair. This person is in, they're thinking, they're in mental conflict, but right now, but the thing that they don't understand or even see or even feel about this mental conflict that they're going through, it's causing a positive transformation. It's going to cause them to be able to like get some sort of standing back or something. Once they go through that dark night of the soul, what's the message? Yeah, but they're scared. I mean, it's like this person, they can run 5 miles, they can lift all these weights, they can do this, they can do that. They can put their special Nikes on and jump 6 feet in the air. They can do all that shit. But what is hard for them the most is dealing with that fear, that base chakra, that starting that where are you stable? What's your, once again, spirit is here to remind us that it is the truth that sets us free. They're not in a good headspace right now. They're in a really bad headspace because they know that they caused some sort of conflict, but in the end, they ended up getting defeated. This is something that they thought was going to be a great idea, but only ended up in their heartache and loss. Now here they are, having memories of love because of deception and envy. Spirit was trying to get their attention, to warn them, to tell them, hey, no, no, think about this. This is a test. This is a test. Mayday, mayday, stop, because this is going to affect your money. And I don't want it to, but you have to choose right. And this person didn't believe it back then, but in their gut instinct, they believe it now. They always knew it was the truth, but they feel privilege doesn't have to listen. That's the message. That's too many. Guess it's time. I guess somebody is actually going through the dark night of the soul right now. They are. Because something that this empress said, something that hurt their feelings, it wounded their ego, hurt their pride. They felt heart pains because of it, but it was the truth. It was the truth. It was about them not using their head and them not using their intuition. It was about them not using their head. And like this person was just like on a sexual mission. But I feel that after this person comes out of this dark night of the soul, once they take care of that, then like Spirit had promised, they'll be on the mend. Their foundation being just as important as love, being a lot more balanced, a lot more mature. Apparently, there was some third party situation, third party who's now suffering in silence, wondering why did they do what they did. But this person is also using their intuition, and they know without hesitation that what comes around goes around. And they know there's nothing they can do to change it. Whoever this third party is toast. Because whoever went through their dark night of the soul ascended and got what they should have slowed down, taken their time, and received the first time. It's like somebody had to learn a lesson. And that was the importance of balance. Everyone needs and deserves balance. This is something that this person wasn't willing to give. They understand it now. And this other person who's suffering in silence, Spirit is making them to sit down, for them to look at themselves, for them to heal. Spirit is asking this person to choose wisely, because this person knew what they were doing. That's the whole thing. Spirit sat there and watched someone who knew what they were doing do it anyway. They made a plan. They made a choice. They made a decision to do what they wanted to do and not respect anyone, because this person feels always disrespected. And they don't realize the disrespect that they receive is because they are not respecting themselves. They've lost their intuitive connection with spirit, until they transform. Because this one, Spirit said, this one was abominable. I don't know what anybody did, but this one was one for the books. And Spirit said, you know what? Whatever somebody tried to break up this situation, they planned this, but it was no good to plan something that was destined to be. It was going to happen regardless. It was just a matter of time. Someone didn't realize that they didn't wear the watch. God wore the watch. Somebody's hoping that they're going to be strong enough to get past these obstacles and these challenges that they created for themselves. And they know that they're going to have to stand their ground and stand alone. And this is why this person is in silence, mentally conflicted, not knowing what to do, where to go. Just feeling totally disconnected. Once this somebody whose experience is like a, it feels like it's like a little dip. Mm. I think once this person expresses what they need to express, then this could be either um, a divine masculine, or it could be like a business owner or something like that. That's gonna whenever they express whatever they need to express, because they've bossed up. That's whenever things are going to start turning in their favor again. They're going to start having that material and spiritual prosperity again, because it has to do with their heart. And it was time for them to open up their heart chakra, because if one chakra is closed, nothing is really working. It's like walking around without a heart, or being brain dead and still walking in the street. I feel like this person is something is speeding up for this person. It's like they're tired of playing this game. They're tired of not getting what they truly want. They're tired of it. And so now what this person is doing is they're understanding that they would be an actual power couple with someone. So the person that they, thought that it was going to be the power couple, the one that they thought had all the jewelry, the golds, the diamonds, and everything else, they are moving away from that person, because that person did not fulfill their wishes and hopes. They was like, oh, good. Hello, Uber, Lyft, which one of y'all can get here fastest? They they was ready to leave this, whatever this was, they was ready to leave. They was like, no, 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 no. You ain't even got to come all the way to the house. I'll meet you at the corner. You know? Because they know that in order for them to be able to start off on firm footing, firm foundation, they're going to have to sacrifice someone, something, because they know that someone or something ain't playing with nobody's ass. So they're going to have to figure out what it is that they need to sacrifice and get rid of it. And then no matter what, they're going to have to remember that them out in the streets, them thinking that they getting away with shit, you ain't getting away with shit. Here you are standing in the bathroom and at the public toilet, public stall, urinal, and God right behind you, can't even see him. You just trying to get it in that little receptacle that y'all got with the high wall, because y'all splash everywhere. Because someone is understanding where stuff, when stuff started going wrong, and where shit got fucked up. When someone decided they weren't going to tell the truth to someone that has a lot of spiritual protection. That's when God said, oh no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. God said, I'm taking this shit away until you can get your shit together. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You ain't lying on my little baby. Mm-mm. I'll light your ass up. I'll really make you feel some heartache and loss. Keep playing. You know, this person's going through some emotional loss. The spirit is saying, you know what you did. So I don't even know why you're acting like that, because you know what you did. You sure know what you did. You the one that planned it. You the one that did it, so that you know what you did. So why you even acting all upset? Because shit coming back on you? Nope, 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 nope. Baby, that's the time that you need to go ahead and pick that chin up, put the smile on your face, start skipping down the street, because you was happy when you was doing it. So be happy when the shit is coming back. Let me see you smile. And I want to see all 32 teeth and your motherfucking gums. They thought that they could see how something was gonna turn out. I got it in my third eye. So I could see how something was gonna turn out. They didn't see it correctly. They didn't see who was really the leader, who was really going to be triumphant. Because their third eye was blocked. Yours was open. So you saw everything. Which is why you decided, I'm not sticking around for this abuse. I'm going in a whole new direction. I'm smart enough for that, at least. And so you did. And you was waiting because you knew that God had something special, something better planned for you. And it happens. It happens. It starts off small, but it increases, builds, starts to warm your heart, your soul. And this person that played games with you is in deep regret because they was on demon time with this connection. They wasn't even trying to be authentic. They was just on demon time. Now somebody want to spin the block and come back and give you something. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm going back into my sabbatical of prayer and prayer alone. I'm good for the next 27 years, so I'm good. Oh, well, you didn't see it the first time, but you saw it the second time. Somebody else saw it the first time. Who do you blame? Who do you call? People think other people need to wait around on them to grow up. No, it's not my job to raise you. It's your parents' job to raise you. But if you didn't get it, I wish you well. What's that song? Something about I'm leaving or something. Yeah, this is somebody. The wheel of fortune is turning in someone's favor, and someone gets to complete their destiny. Destiny. This is something that's been planned by God. Somebody is on the right path to fulfill what God sent them down here to do. That's enough to say, thank you, God. And they're getting a new beginning. They're getting a new beginning because they chose to have spiritual strength. They chose not to let the devil lead them astray. Yeah. Someone couldn't fit the shoes, so God said, get your little feet out of here. Let's get somebody that can wear these shoes. Bottom of the deck, somebody's expecting something. What is it, Spirit? Somebody's expecting something. This is what someone is expecting. Or they were. They were expecting either a payout, money for sure. This false person was expecting that some lie that they told is going to get them a payout. Some unexpected skrilla. But somebody else, I feel, went to the courthouse and did something, made some type of official change that, maybe they went to the courthouse and did some official document, made some type of official change or something. So somebody was expecting to get married. But somebody else said, I'm good. Somebody else said, you know what? You have not you have not flossed your teeth and gums in months and your breath is stinking. No, I cannot marry you for that reason and that reason alone. Because the reason didn't want to get married to this person is because this person said they had money, but they were really very, very, very to the nth degree not with any type of money. I mean, not unless you call monopoly money money. I mean, we do call monopoly money money, but it's not real money, right? They had their eyes set on this privileged lady right here. Okay. Now the privileged lady, she works, she does this, she does that, she does this, she does that. But she's got her own. That's why she's a privileged lady. That's who they want to marry. And somebody they got married. Okay. They got married, but it was not working. It wasn't working because somebody was thinking about somebody else. Somebody else that they saw was a lot more privileged. Maybe not so much of, well, I don't think it was a money thing. It could have been, but I think it was more one person had something that the other person didn't. Like it's almost like couth or class or something like that. And so somebody was concerned because they knew that somebody else was going to be like leaving them, departing ways, getting divorced, something. And something about a secret. Maybe somebody is, oh, this is what I feel is like somebody's with someone right now that they're not happy with. They're not growing with that person. That person is not trying to grow. The whole I've been here for so long, but I'm afraid to go somewhere else. It's like this wealthy man, has his sights on this privileged lady, you know, or maybe this couple is just now older. They've been together for a long time. And, together they have grown a lot. They've accumulated a lot because it's the wealthy man and the privileged lady. But one of them is concerned that the other one wants a divorce. And it's because of some secret that came out that caused everything to end. It's something about something happened in the community about this lover. And now this person is seeing that you know, this person wanted like sudden wealth and like thought that they could, do this wealthy man like work him over real good, like because this is hard work. This is toil and labor. Like they was gonna try and work him over real good. Like take all the money and the shoestrings. But something changed. Something changed for this main male because of this idea or something new. Yeah, it's like this something was new or uh, about some maybe a journey that they were on. They were trying to somehow imprison or mind fuck this mature woman, and they thought, in the distant future that something was getting ready to shake shake out like they thought, but then they got a message of concern that, a message of concern. They were concerned about a message because this message had some really like important information about this main female, and maybe how this main female was something about this house, wanting to move into a house, wanting to. I kind of feel like I actually kind of feel like this person was expecting to be able to kind of, get their way in, you know, be with the family, be, one of them, and then start going around um, talking shit about this person to everybody else. And this person that decided they was getting ready to change something, change the path they was going on because they saw something else that they didn't miss. This was what was the important thing. So now they're in despair because they don't get what was in high honor. It's like this was something that was very high honor for them, for their benefit, and they're in despair because they don't get it because they tried to steal a gift. And that gift was this courtship. They were supposed to be in this courtship. But because they chose to go the other way, they're now in bad health and have to fight for their life. This is rough. One more deck. Yeah, somebody, they're worried, they're stressed, they're concerned, they're having headaches because of something they picked up from somebody that somebody picked up from somewhere else. And things wasn't adding up, and it kind of knocked them off their square a little bit. And then they thought about that choice that they made, that immature, are we going to do this and da da da. What's the message? They just want to be taken away from this. They just want spirit to heal them, save them. Mm. Yeah, they're thinking about, dealing with. Some people like to call it spontaneity. Other people call it immaturity. And they're very awakened now because they know that they have to fight. They have to fight something. What's the message? This person is wishing, praying, hoping. They just want to, they want to be saved. It's like they're hoping for like a miracle. They're hoping and praying for a miracle that would turn whatever this is back the other way, upside down. But right now, all they can think about is what they, something happened. What they shared something with, and now something is like it's growing. It's something that's growing. This is something that's in the body, that's tangible, that's something that can be seen. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Somebody wants to communicate with someone that's at a distance. Somebody that they feel is like being cold, standoffish. You know, and they looking at you like you're just out there living a viva loca, having the best life possible. And here they are. They're. Isn't this funny? It's like the Empress is getting everything that she wants. She's having the best life, living the viva loca. And the Emperor is sad, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you were giving him the famous Queen of Swords, iced out, colder than ice. I see you, but I don't see you. Whatever, motherfucker treatment. Yeah. And maybe what they have to do is they're gonna have to fight against or defend themselves against, maybe this is the number of karmics that they have from their past, or the number of people that they have to, fight to make something happen, or they just have to fight conflict. Maybe this is that inner conflict. That's what they're gonna have to fight, their own inner battle. They have to, because if they're trying to get with this high priestess, she already sees everything. So she already see everything, and if she put her glasses on, she really looking at your ass. She, get my glasses out the drawer. Hand them suckers to me. And see, this person is haunted now because of this choice that he made, that he thought this secret was never, ever, ever going to come out. But it came out. Somebody's wife was awakened to some bullshit that was going on. Very awakened. The truth about what everything that was going on, how this person was in their fuck boy player energy, acting just like a fuck boy and expecting someone to always stick around and put up with fuck boy energy. Like that's as much as someone could ever be. That person decided it was time for them to exit stage left, give someone some thinking room, and for that person to be able to heal themselves. Because, see, people don't realize all the stress. No, they do. They do realize all the stress, all the pressure, all the negativity, all the hate and misery that those people feel about themselves onto someone else just because you are afraid to be happy. Make it make sense. Yeah. Heartbroken, busted, disgusted, feeling like a triple tri lambda fool. I mean, just feeling like everybody watching him or her, feeling like, oh my gosh, they don't want to get up. They feel trapped. They feel everybody is looking down on them, disgusted with them, like they're looking at them being, oh, hey, Marcia, and walking away being like, that how? Or, hey, Ted, walking away from being Ted, be like, oh, he's such an asshole. I mean, they feel this because they put themselves in this position. That's why they feel this so much. Now, see, if this was someone else trying to put them in a position, they wouldn't feel anything. But because they were trying to put someone else in a position, that's why they feel it. Because people don't realize the shit that we do, it don't affect nobody else. It only affects you. So you want to hurt me? Come on, bring it on, bring it on. Hurt me, hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. Mm-mm. Hurt it, girl. Hurt it, hurt it, hurt it, girl. Hurt it. Yeah. Cause them to lose the love of their life. How many days did you spend playing the game? Think about it. And how many days did you have left to think about the games you played to lose the love of your life? Think about that too. Put shit into perspective. See, this person should have worked with someone, but instead, this person decided to be a coward and ghost them. Because that's what cowards do. Then it took a long time for this person to even come out of a cowardice, easily crackable, egotistical, paper thin shell and communicate, not even talk about anything, just throwing words out there. But putting 4,000 words out there and ain't talked about shit. That's why they got their ass walked away from. Because they were still playing games. They were still being foolish. So someone said, do that. It looks real cool on you. I like how you got those stripes too on that jacket. Looks really cool. And then this person thought, oh, I'm going to be on top of the world. And they weren't. They was actually sitting there looking at you and your new boo being on top of the world. All booed up, cuddled up, going swimming and shit, taking pictures like that underneath the water with one of those waterproof cameras. And then them and the people that they play games with, these people that here. Oh, wait, these people that here. All of them at the bottom of the wheel, struggling to try and get up, acting like crabs in a barrel. If one gets a little bit further up, the other two are going to pull them down. And that's going to be the existence. That's that what comes around goes around. You was trying to pull somebody else down. Now you and your crew will continuously, forever pull each other down. Whereas someone else, just by their own confidence, just by their belief in themselves, they was able to close the cycle. They didn't need these people needed them. And God said, remember that this is why I'm giving you justice. Because you're following what I'm asking you to do. You're not out here trying to fuck with people. You're not out here trying to hurt or harm anybody. You're not trying to talk bad about nobody, but you will stand up for yourself now. You ain't doing no goofy shit. That's why I'm blessing you. Because you're not a goofy bitch or a goofy bastard. So you deserve this. You showed so much strength, more strength than that group that was coming for you. And that's why those three are going to be at the bottom of the wheel until eternity. See, you saw the truth. You knew the truth. You had been through this shit before. You had been through this shit when you was young. So it's not your fault that the three motherfuckers that tried to do something to you didn't know that you had already been there and done that and learned how to skin that motherfucking cat. Now they want to be healed because all the knives that they stuck in their own back. And everybody can see the truth about this Queen of Cups and how she is just bored at home thinking of ways to go around causing and starting bullshit. How she's sitting there thinking about how she can get in everybody's business instead of just keeping her nosy fucking ass in her own. See anything else? I'm gonna pull a couple from the stack and then we'll read the comments. Yeah. Somebody gets they're receiving a blessing. They are receiving a blessing because they was able to overpower this old witchcraft that these dark, nasty ass witches sent to them, or is being sent right back, sent to you, but it's being sent right back to them. So now you get the prize. You get the prize. And they sitting here trying to figure out how you did this shit by yourself. And this witch, ooh, she is pissed off that her plan didn't work. She's pissed off that her plan didn't work. She was going to try and do something a bit risky to tell this someone that, oh, I'm with family. You planted the seeds. But it was just a little ploy to stop, a stall for time so she could come up with a better plan to cause another tower moment for this person who is already going through tower moments from since mixing with her toxic ass. But now, because she tried some plan, she tried to be you. She tried to be you and she lied on you. Then she had some like sick diabolical plan that she thought she could be sneaky with. But that didn't work out. She, he, however it applies, but it didn't work out. And then this Muse of Materials, this King of Pentacles, ended up leaving anyway. You know, somebody did all this all that, ruined their own life, their own reputation, their own standing, you know. Now they got mental issues, you know, and they feeling unloved, only to do sacrifice their own self to be left in the end. But if that's how they like it, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? You like being left? Be left. And maybe that's what God's plan is. Somebody always think they right. Now they're gonna find out what it means to be left. Let's pull some from the stack. Pull from this side, and then a little from this side. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you so very much. You leveled up. You leveled up. That calls for congratulations alone. You leveled up. Everybody can't do that. Some people, like I said, some people are afraid. They are afraid to heal. You know, but someone's inner child needs some serious attention. They need to have that understanding of self and spirit. Someone is understanding that the people that they trusted lied about you. They see that they need to sage. They need to sage their entire house, their surroundings, and everything else to get that negative energy out. They're feeling betrayed and stressed too because they were lied to. But now it's like the moment of truth is here and someone is having a problem standing up. They are eating all of their words. They're eating their words because they know that they are part of a coven. But what they didn't know is that you had invisible protection. That's why you get a brand new positive day. And this is something I do all the time. I like to stand in my convictions. They need to go ahead and learn how to read the room. Because sometimes reading the room keeps you breathing. This is somebody who, they don't like your mama, they don't like you. Somebody needed to understand something, especially if you trying to get with somebody and they're like, I don't like your mama. What? She always doing this. Your mama, your mama, your mama. No, bitch, your motherfucker mama. You have to have an understanding of others and what they will try to do. Don't try and understand why they do what the fuck they do. Overstand so you can say, you know what, let me see what's really going on so I can protect myself. This is somebody who's low enough to sleep with your parent. It don't make a difference how old the parent is. If they think they can get some money out of it, they're like, pull them drawers down. We about to do this. Yeah. Your own ego fooled you and fucked you up. That's a hard pill to swallow. Someone should have just looked again, thought again, took a second look, put some time, put some space, read a little book, something. Because now they're seeing things clearly. Absolutely no one was competing with you. They didn't even know that there was a Competition. That's what's fucked up. Somebody is unhealed. They have that toxic, dark energy. This is a devilish person. And then there was a guilty bystander. Remember that shit. Somebody needs to hear and understand that don't believe what you hear when it comes to gossip. If you didn't get it from that person's mouth, don't believe it. Even if someone says something about somebody else, say, "Oh, let's all be in the room together and let's all ask," because I want to see your expression when I ask them the question, and they know all that shit that they was doing that was not cool, because what it did was it broke someone's trust. Without trust, there's nothing. There's nothing. If I don't trust you, I'm not going to ride in the car with you. I'm not going to go to your house. I'm not going to sleep in your bed. I'm not going to put my face around your face. If there's no trust and I can't trust you, I don't want you near me. Someone's going to try and seek you out, you know? Yeah. The practitioner scared and refused service and said, please take your money and go. This could be somebody's son, you know? It could be somebody's son. But you remember everything. In fact, you are a master teacher. Someone's going to be getting an invitation. And people are waking up to the fact that what you put out is what you get back. Somebody else is going to be moving. I don't know if they're moving, and they may be depressed. Maybe they have to move and they're depressed. But God said, no more of this foolishness, no more of this bullshit. Pack your shit and get the fuck out. Somebody that needed to deal with some childhood drama and trauma that they've survived by the hands of their parent. This person, they was a witch. Not anymore. Any type of little power that they had, they have none. The most that they can do is like mix a tea bag with some sugar and maybe a little lemon in it and drink the shit. That's it. Why here you are, you're seen as legendary. Something happened last weekend. It's like somebody that maybe your sister, somebody you called your sister at one time, thought you was your sister, tried to steal something, and is sitting there looking fucked up because they see that you are unbroken. And now this person's getting karma, and now they have to understand that you reap what you sow. Every single word was a lie. Not every eighth, not every 15th, not one or two. Every word was a lie. All your blocks have been removed. The Most High has been working overtime on your behalf. Because at this point, everybody gets checked out. You have no more free trust to give, motherfuckers, because your archangels stay on the ready. They're not playing with you because you come with one love. That's it. All right, y'all. It's 2:24:24 when I saw that. I love y'all. I need to eat and drink some water. Oh, let's look at the comments. Hold on. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm great. I'm great. How is Canada, Agnes? Just say on kinda on time, huh? Hello. Hey sis. Yeah, oh, this is Taco Tuesday. I'm so damn tired of tacos. Oh, miss Taco Tuesday today. I'm so tired of tacos. Back at you. He knew when I left, it felt like the end of the world, but oh well, I got tired. I know that's right. See, people don't think that we get tired. We definitely get tired. Women try to work it out. We're loving, nurturing, but when we tired, it's done. I know that's right. And yeah, pack me and my boys up and never look back. Hmm. I believe it because whenever they do stuff, and you just getting tired of being abused by whatever. Somebody, yeah, you know what, you show right. Because I said, let me pull one card, and it's the only one that fell out. Hey sis, Enid. Thank you, Pug Life. Thank you. I got this from my sister Queena for my birthday. What you say, Queena? Sonia, behaving. What you say? Sounds like the narcissistic abuse from the precious 70-year-old mother-in-law. I released him straight. Yes, send him back where he needs to go. Thank you so very much, Jackie. I really do appreciate it. Hey, D Dallas, how are you? My day was great. My day was great. Would you say don't believe, period? Thank you, Lily Rose. Would you say don't believe, period? Bullshit? You're right. Don't believe no bullshit. None. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. Let me see. Lily Rose, Behaven, Agnes, Bella, and Star Solaris, my sister Queena, Infinity Collection, my other sister Ena, Pug Life, Sonia, Behaven, Jackie, D Dollars, Kikik Yes, thank you so much, you guys. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. I meant don't believe any gossip. Yeah, yeah. I don't either. I'm going straight to the horse's mouth. In fact, I'm the person who said the shit to me. Let's go. Let's get in the car. Let's go. Let's ask. At least get on the phone because I don't do that. People lied about me before. They lied about Jesus too. So I shouldn't feel so special about it, but you know, that's what people do. I love y'all. Good night.